Well, Dot, as you can see, the crew of the Enterprise is in a meeting in the captain's office. I can't believe, Dot, that I got this communique off. I'm telling you, man, I beamed up to the Enterprise probably, I guess it was late October, and I brought my paddle that you made, so that's why I wanted to get in touch with you, but we've been under attack for like months, and it's the Klingons, the Romulans, it's awful. But anyway, all that aside, I'm about to land in the Ferengi Home World, and as you know, the Ferengi Home World is 95% water. Now, you know, I brought my paddle that you made for me, and I love it, you know, and I have to tell you how much I love it, because everybody here, they just replicate everything, right? But not me. I beamed my wooden canoe, the cedar canoe, into the storage area of the Enterprise when we left Earth in October. And I have a beautiful paddle that you made me. And I've been trying to get this communique out, but, you know, because of regulations and not being able to send out messages, it's taken like a very long time. But in 2 weeks, I'm going to be on the Ferengi Home World. And that's funny because, you know, the Ferengis, as you know, they're like aquatic people. And I guess they have, of course, today's technology, the boats just hover over the water and all that kind of stuff, and computer driven, and nobody drives anything. But the truest, like myself, they go on the boats that they had 300 years ago. I think they called them fungus. I'm not sure about that, but I'm pretty sure it's called a fungu, and it's made out of a funky fibrous plant material, and they make it round. And you know, they never wear shoes, so their feet are always wet, and they like it that way. And matter of fact, as you know, when they leave the Ferengi Home World, one of the things they miss is their feet not being wet. Anyhow, these round boats, they kind of just like go, you know, in the water with the waves and everything. But the good thing about them is because it rains so much on the Ferengi Home World, basically when it fills up with water, they can sort of tilt it and the water comes out and they just have water on their feet. But wait till they see a canoe. Eh, Dot? What do you think? With this paddle and my canoe, I can sneak up on them, right? And I can go around them. I brought the wooden one because I don't have to carry it. There's hardly any land, so I'm not going to, you know, portage it anywhere. I'm basically going to be going from A to B to these little depots that they have, and little houses and kind of inns, I guess you would say, like a bed and breakfast per se, where you can stay, have a meal, rest, and then move on. So I guess I have about 4 months of canoeing, right? And then I get back on the Enterprise when they come back from another mission, and they're going to bring me back to Earth, you know? So anyway, Dot, I can't tell you how much I appreciate this paddle. I mean, we're going to have a look at it. I want, you know, to zoom in on this so everybody can see this paddle and how much it means to me, because it's been like I've paddled on the Klingon homeworld. I've been to Romulus, and I've been, of course, Earth. I've paddled many places on Earth, mainly in Canada, but I plan to paddle in other places on Earth when the day comes. But Dot, I can't help looking at this, you know, because this is the ship that I'm on right now, so like that's pretty awesome. So yeah, so let's have a look at this. If you look at the workmanship that went into this, it's just truly amazing. Dot, I think you've captured my world 100%. Thank you, Dot. This is an amazing paddle. Best in all the universe. The galaxy, everywhere. Wait till the Ferengi see it. I know the Klingons were impressed. They thought it was a weapon, you know, that you could... But, you know, I told them it was not really a weapon. It was for canoeing in water, classical canoeing with the canoe on an angle. So anyhow, Dot, I haven't forgotten, and again, I can't say it enough. Thank you for such a beautiful paddle. I don't think I'll be able to communicate with you for at least another 3 months, because on the way back to Earth, I'm sure we're going to run into a whole lot of ambushes, and communications will be banned. And anyway, the crew behind me are about to come out of the captain's office, so I have to go for now. Have a wonderful day. Bye.